ours?
Yes.
Well, I had to wait for the rainstorm to get over.
Yeah, well, you need to get out there. Sorry.
Do you want me to put these bottles down?
You take them out right at the perfect time.
A lot of fun. A lot of, I know, good fellowship. What's so funny, James? And a lot of sun.
Okay, McNeil.
A lot of good food, a lot of good friends, just a good time.
Jordan.
And a lot of good shopping.
Ooh,
Jones.
I'm going for the thong bikinis.
And the Speedos.
I'll let y'all have the Speedos. I want the thong bikinis.
Malaysia.
Get
Come
in.
on. We're not coming out to get you this time.
For this person says,
I mean 543. 567.
Here.
Between 575. Between 583. You mean 585? 585.
Oh, right here. This is good. Sure, can't you, Gail?
I hate anything to drink.
I say about two more though.
oh my God, man.
We're going to stay up, so at least y'all are on the same level.
Okay.
What number are y'all on y'all's training a while ago?
Black Oak 1. We go up there and go all the way in this, it's that end, first one.
737? 733.
737.
What
Right
room
here.
y'all in?
Right here.
On the high seas, but we're losing out for all of our special events. There is one song that's even more popular than the electric slide, more popular than the hokey pokey, and I have...
I have lied. He is standing there talking to Tom.
Bruce, give me some money.
Buddy, give me a quarter. Give me a quarter.
Bruce, here's my wild cherry machine. Give me some money. Bruce, it won't do. Why won't it do? I just want to know what I want to do. Make a decision. Big
I want to take a weekend when you mash the button and it's on.
When you mash that red one, that means you're taping.
If you stick like that, set up what to do. Okay. All right, 2 minutes. Real slow, get 60.
This is breakfast. Where are we eating? At some restaurant?
Somewhere
Between here and there.
Listen.
Hayes, what did you have for dinner last night?
Baked potato. Baked potato. On the cruise, baked potato.
Okay.
Okay, Bruce, it looks like we've got grits and eggs and sausage and toast and fruit and sweet roll.
Gets tired. Get caught up in the glitter and lights and everything, but I go very recently. I don't go as fine as I go if y'all can. I go in a heartbeat, man. But I don't go like I used to. I've never gone as close as much as I thought I might. I go about 2 or 3 times a month. Possibly.
33. N33. N33, the O column. That's the 12-noon whistle, so you can set your clocks there. In the O column, O63. O63, 6-3. O63, staying in the O column. O69. O69, 6 and fun. Are the numbers getting any better? Well, back again, it's a bingo tradition. In the G column, bar 54.
This is Mom and Dad out on the beach, out on the boat, having a big time. Dad never gets in the picture. There he is, close up of him.
All right, I'm ready to do
Just
it.
counting money.
That's what Tracy with the.
I think I'm just gonna, you mean, does it look bad what I've got?
No, I was just.
What's that on the thing over there, the casual fund?
It's just.
This is Bruce McNeil videotaping this thing. I really did go on the trip, I promise.
But that's all.
He's right behind the camera.
They really did. They really did dress up the same.
Give
Give me that camera, I'll get you in it.
I didn't think about that. I know.
We're lower. Lovely. You can walk around this place and join the line of take your glass there, or you?
Sure.
Okay, just move back a bit. That's the ticket. Okay, big smile now. Are we ready? Lovely, perfect. Okay, big smile now. Here we go. Bit of happiness. Lovely.
For the tow.
You're in the entrance line.
We're in the captain's receiving line.
I want y'all to notice he's the only one.
One tape up yet? Have you used one tape up? Good.
Here on board Amsterdam. Thank you for selecting Holland America for your seagoing vacation. And we want you all to have the most enjoyable cruise with us. That you meet new friends, relax and enjoy the beauty of the ocean. Holland America is in business for over a century and known for having clean ships, good food and gracious service. Our main concern is your safety and comfort. Holland America in 1990 in Bahama, Germany, and with her very important to all of us is he who orders the food, supervises the preparation of it, and ensures it is served to perfection. Then the next gentleman you all can blame for the extra weight you put on this cruise. The executive chef of the Amsterdam, Jock Parelman. Our well-staffed and equipped infirmary is located on Biederkaj. key department providing the excellent cabin service in Pellegrin. In charge of all the daily activities and entertainment on board is a woman who makes sure that a relaxing cruise does not have to be boring. The cruise director, Susan Wood. Yumi of the month of June. He's chosen for his outstanding work performance, his spirit and enthusiasm in his work. He's from the Philippines and working on board the Westerdam as an assistant cook. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Eduardo Capingue. I do not want to keep you away from dinner of this cruise on board the Westerdam. Use your bon appetit, or as we say in Dutch, eet smakelijk.
Welcome back.
You should have met a picture before. Buddy demolished. Eat your chili and chocolate.
They won't let me. Leave me alone, I'm telling
Gail, you full?
Yes.
Bud? Bud?
I'm getting there.
Yes, we're full. Trying to get full, but somebody keeps making pictures of them.
One, two. No, just give me your hand. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Alright, I give you the coin, okay? Yeah? Alright. What's it? Now, separate them under the table. One in the left, one in the right. Left shoulder, one by one.
You're not quite
You may do this only once.
You're almost as good as hey, almost as good as Johnny Carson.
Thanks so much.
I can show you, I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to do it. Where's the other one? Marlboro. Alright, I will my friends, okay? See you later. The picture? You see the picture here? Alright. Now, show me the two cowboys in the picture. The who? The cowboy.
The cowboy.
The cowboys in the bar.
Cowboys in the bar?
They are ready to fight each other. To shot each other. Two cowboys. One cowboy is tall and thin, tiny, and the other cowboy is short and fat. Can you show me?
I do not.
And they are ready. They are ready to fight to each other. All right. Can you Can you see it? All right, I saw you. Like this. One cowboy. Little cowboy.
Show us something else. Show us the rabbit. All right, the rabbit.
Oh, your pinky. That's cute.
Beat it, Gail.
Very good, very good.
Yeah. Make it like this. And turn it off. For the tail,
Oh, I see.
going all the way down. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Way down there. And screw it. And right on. All right. And squeeze it.
Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. We're going to the promised land. We're heading across the river, wash your sins away in the tide. It's also peaceful on the other side, the other side. Sing hallelujah, hallelujah, as the show keeps away. We never do ya, hallelujah.
360.
Real wide angle. Panoramic, you're gonna need a wide
It's all about it's all about. Pretty much.
Wonder what it kept beyond the line?
Yes, sir. Looking for the pantry?
Follow these people.
Oh, you could be there in here too.
This is a murky green bay in St. Martin.
On the back side.
The back side of St. Martin. It's not quite like the front side with a clear blue.
Not much of it, so you don't hear it. I can tell you something.
Found the one. The little body things back here. Come on, buddy.
Somebody needs to let him go.
Somebody's dying. You better come on.
Go.
Move it. Move it. All I can say is he's a dead sucker. Be there when I get there.
Hard Rock Cafe.
Go ahead.
I just make your receipt and when you pick it up, I'll have the appraisal.
Now, you know what you should do now? Pull out your pockets and do this.
I am completely broke, that's right.
Because he's got you on camera.
That's right, completely broke.
That's what all our customers do.
Buddy, how broke was that?
Bruce, you gotta get me back home. Hold on, make it now.
Give me a price on this, please.
Price?
Yeah.
I
But this is definitely heavier than what you've seen. You've seen, I think, this. But go back and check. We'll go right now.
And you're Jerry?
J. This one is 530.
And your name
But
is?
this is much heavier. See, you see 36 grams. This is 50 something grams. So over a 2 carat diamond. Just like one single solitaire. It's a 2 carat plus. See, that's when you go over 2 carat, there's a big jump in price. You have to keep that in mind, you know. And look at the quality. You're not buying like a brown stone or something. You're buying a nice bright stone.
James.
I didn't think it would be that much since it was a round cut.
Difference is only 2-3%.
She's gonna pull off.
Sorry. problem.
Okay, if I run out.
Don't worry about it.
Talk at the same time.
You got to get closer, Bruce.
You
Yeah,
can
you
hear
gotta
me?
talk.
Right here on the pole right here. Down in there we have the cable area. Down here you can see the shell bulb station and the technical bulb station. Then here is where they have the engine for the electrical company, GEBE. Then we have the Simpson Bay and the Simpson Bay Lagoon. In the middle of the lagoon, the hotel with the red top is called the Pleasant Hotel, that's situated on the Dutch side. Down there we have the Wire Palm Beach Hotel, the Lightning Bingo and Casino, the Towers at Mala Bay, Maho, and the Sapphire Beach Club. We have Princess Juliana Airport right down to the end of the Simpson Bay Lagoon.
How long are the runways? Do you have any idea?
No. We're going to drive down there, you're going to see. I'm going to stop the school trip and go to the landing. Here we are on a drop bridge. We live at 11 and at 5 to go for the boat to go in and out of the we have Sambuca, it's an Italian restaurant.
This is all the tourist ships coming on the
on the Dutch side, on the river. And this is the beginning of the runway of Princess Juliana International. Take a look at the terminal for Princess Juliana International Airport. Marlin Bay Beach Hotel is the only hotel on the island that doesn't have a golf course. It's owned through it. And if you look straight at the restaurant from all of it. What about? And here, and Cafe Latino. ripe, it's going to be more redder. You can even take it back on your ship, and when it's ripe, it's a very sweet fruit. This is the seed that you roast, and you open it out, and it's like a cashew. It's a fruit. It's a cherry.
Did you replant the seed?
Yes. What part of state you live in?
In Alabama, close to Florida.
Oh, well, the weather is something like this down here. So what you can do, take it back, and when the seed is dry, make sure it's dry. Very dry, and you can plant the seed. And the tree is going to come up, just like that. And these are the food that's come on it. You want to take it back with you?
And they don't need a lot of water, do they?
No, look what they are here.
Did that come straight from the back seat?
What do you think?
Not really. That was me. It wasn't Jenny.
Don't squeeze your foot, you know.
Will they okay in the bag?
Yes, yes. Entrance to the Nettle Bay Beach Club. Back over here to our right, this is Hotel La Flamboyant. Right up here to our right hand side, we have Marina Royal. It's a hotel. First, we have the Marys. This is the government building for the French side. The shops.
But you don't have.
That's crowded.
Open the mouth or something. You want to go to the restroom?
No.
Oh. That's what I heard. Here we have it. Down there, the
Hospital.
Where's the emergency room? Right there. You can see where it says urgencies. Urgencies.
I want to see it.
Where you go?
And look at downtown Marigold and where we came from.
The driving down here is nice compared to Jamaica.
Really?
Oh Lord, yes.
Did y'all hear what the Bruce said?
No, what?
He said the driving down here was nice compared to Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica's a drive on the left hand side.
He was there in March and he said it was crazy.
Okay. Over there to the left, we call over there the Spring area. And they have this college and most of the schools are situated for the French side up there.
When do the children go to school? At what month?
Okay, they're going to go to school until the ending of this month, until September. And then they have a Christmas break. And they have a St. Martin Day break, that is the 11th of November. And then they have 2 weeks break again for Carnival. And they have an Easter break.
2 weeks break for what?
Carnival, Mardi Gras.
He's attempting it anyway.
What?
The facilities were great.
I'm glad you liked it.
You roll off what you want. There's not toilet paper in each stall.
Oh, she does? You give her some
roll. You close it like this and you pull off what you want. So you go in the bathroom.
You got your Kruger stuff.
all those quarters and all out.
You don't
need to go through?
No.
That's okay.
Very old.
These are the size of mango. But the mango is not hanging from it.
Christmas cards.
We are going into Coastal Village, better known to us as Restaurant City. On the map, it will be Grand Falls. Start your right hand side, Grand Falls. Here in Grand Falls, as we drive along here in Grand Causeway, there are two salt ponds on either side of the road. Over to our left hand and back to the right, you can see hibiscus to the top. With the green one. There's another salt pan over to our left. Where you want. We're going to take a left so we can go down by the Esmeralda Resort and down to the Orient.
The lane real high.
Inside we have Hotel La Plantation. And then back here we have Villa Plantation.
What is that out in the middle?
It's like an island.
Where's my freeway?
There you go.
Okay.
How was it 8mm 36 grams? So light.
Yeah, me too.
That must have been about
Does it ever?
$340 around there.
You sure it's real heavy?
Yeah, that's the thing. What I'm wondering.
I'm telling you.
Don't stop.
Get back in.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I stay here that you can see over the city from here, where you're going to do your federal government for the U.S. District Court, Immigration Headquarters, the Army and Navy, U.S. Customs, and also the Social Security Office. They're all in this building right here, the first one. The second one down is the Justice Complex. That complex is the Territorial Courthouse, the Family Courts, Marshal's Office, the Police Headquarters,
and the Free Hotel. You know what's the Free Hotel?
Yeah.
City Jail. Right in that next complex right there. Now we're going across the hill. We have right above the Justice Complex. We have that white building up there with the flag flying. That's the governor's office right there on the top of that area right there. We call that area Government Hill. Now we cross again on the hillside.
And so forth, but this is the Moravian church right here. And the buildings inside the yard, that building is for schools and so forth, the private school for the church side. That church was built up in 1666. Very old church right there, the Pentecostal church. Now we're going to make up a turn, get down and come right here at the Pampas Parrot. We're able to go into Pampas Parrot and check what I explained to you. And those of you, the driver is going to meet you right here at the post office a little later at 12 o'clock today. Right?
You picked up at 12 o'clock, man.
Sidewalk here.
Come on, let's go, Tom.
They treat you nice inside, man? Great. My name is Joe. If there's any information you need, feel free to ask. I work for this station. I need lunch from the waterfront. Good luck,
No, I don't want that. Do it anything. I want a simple. I mean, I like the vacuum like that, but I just.
So my jewelry might be powerful for your camera.
See, this one is lost, but it's like a little. So you know what? See, I like that setting, but I don't know. One like you said, like
Hot, hot. You're fine. Thank you.
Over here, we had the wages of Can I help? Can we see a menu, please? Sure, right. Okay, thank you.
There's jewelry stores as far as the eye can see. Tons and tons of jewelry stores on the island of St. Thomas. Most of the jewelry stores are owned and operated by Indians from the nation of India. Just tons of little alleyways with additional shops, restaurants. They go between the major streets in this community. Thousands and thousands and thousands of jewelry shops. Here I am sitting in some bay. I don't know the name of it, but I'm thousands of miles away from home. It's beautiful. And as you can see, this is the ship that we sailed on. As you can tell, the wind is blowing ferociously. And a beautiful island it is.
Thousands of jewelry stores in St. Thomas.
Oh, Lord.
And there's thousands and thousands and thousands of jewelry stores here, and I just bought 2 rings.
He wanted to tell you something, Angela.
Of all the thousands and thousands and thousands of jewelry stores, you chose me. Thank you. You didn't push that on your finger. Comfortable down here, and this is going to get a whole lot better. Focus in, focus in. The good stuff. You haven't done? You have done?
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. Where's that? Where's that for dinner?
I think you want to enjoy it. Thank you.
You will.
Thank you.
It's a struggle, darling.
Yeah, I know what you mean. What's
We need to be there in plenty of time, just in case.
If you notice if there's like a phone booth where I could use an AT&T card.
Oh yeah, you got a bank there, or you got a phone for that. You good?
Hi, Mr. Safari.
When you come out?
UVI.
You good now? UVI?
Oh.
Oh, work where? By your house?
Yeah.
Hi. Bye.
You know where we got to play bingo? Huh?
This is out of the porthole of our cabin. We had just got back from shopping, and my wife is so tired. She is so
All
tired.
right, let's hurry.
Why?
Cause we gotta go again, even though we're wet with sweat.
What's wet with sweat?
Everything.
Oh, Lord.
Sheet 59, the end column. N41. N41, 4-1. N41, stay in the end column. N44. N44. The I column, I20. I20. I20, the G column, G48, 48. G48.
No,
$401 for you, the max you can put on it for the year?
It's like a 401.
I mean, is it the same thing?
I
Like a
guess.
401, the most you can.
An anniversary date that you had to wait till, I mean, like a June or January date.
It was just the date I started. But she will not work with you. She thinks she makes it.
Somebody would give us a great deal on this little house right here. Got a nice little beach. Yard needs a little work. But it's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, Bruce, and you love to do yard work, Bruce.
You take $250,000 and invest it right. I told her, I said, your money should be money then, because she's been in it so long, she'll be in it. By the time Janice gets out, she'll be in about 25, 26 years.
And tonight you could win thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Very good.
Now, we get into Nassau at what time tomorrow? One afternoon? 1:30?
Not tomorrow, is it?
Friday. We'll go 800 and some odd miles, 839 miles, I believe it said, from now until then.
Well, we were talking to the taxi driver, and he was very knowledgeable. And he was saying that they...
I think my mom was the same way.
She's so curious. And set in her ways until... Josh was 11 months old when Daddy died. He died in...
Now I'm not the kind of person with the passion or the switching, but dancing or romancing. When I get into the rhythm, get my feet on the beating of my heart. Whoa, whoa, with my baby smiles at me, I go to Rio de Janeiro. I'm such a fellow. When my baby smiles at me, the sunlight is of my life, and I am free at last.
Mwah! Did you hear that?
romance and everyone you know. If you go to the spot, you say, when my baby stopped me, I go to Rio de Janeiro. I was also mellow. When my baby stopped me, the sunlight is so bright, and I am free at last. What a blast! Hey, I go to Rio.
Lunch today, someone stopped me and asked me, Susan, how do you stay so slim working on this cruise ship for so many months of the year with all of this wonderful food? Folks, I have asked this question cruise after cruise, month after month, year after year. Do you want to know my secret? Sure. Do you? Well, to be honest with you, I have been on a diet now for about 3 or 4 years. The reason I started the diet was one day I decided to take a tour around the island of St. Thomas, and on this particular day I was wearing a rather snug-fitting skirt. I gained a little bit of weight, and where does my weight always go but to the old hip area? Anyway, the skirt I was wearing was extra.
You watch right over here. Now let me explain something here. You are seeing the moment it happens. We got some beautiful handkerchiefs here tonight, some nice silk ones. This one has about 6 different colors. Any suit it will match up. Alright, bonsoir mesdames et messieurs, mon nom est Bob. Je suis vraiment a pickpocket und Führungsverfilmte Heute von Berlin. I couldn't fail but notice the warm way in which you were sitting together with the lady beside you. Are you in any way newly married or anything like that? Before it lights up. One more note. And I like the smile that is building on your face there. Does it bring back any memories? Black underwear, the whip, the leather. All right, make it tight, okay? A little further that, okay? Now you can drop your hands from that end. The same thing over there. And I'd like you to
put on your jeans and your poodle skirts. Go on back to the Queen's Lounge for our 50s and 60s party. And tonight you can rock and roll or twist the night away. Then at 11:15 we invite you to come back into this lounge for a very special show. That's our Filipino cruise show, and for that particular show we certainly encourage you to bring along your cameras and videos. Now tomorrow we have a full day at sea ahead of great activities. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Jan Wall will be interviewing Troy Donahue in this very lounge, so please don't miss that. Tomorrow afternoon you're going to experience a classical concert by our steel band, and they are fantastic. Then at 4:30 we have our Rock and Rollies lip sync show, and I know many of you are participating in that. Tomorrow night we have another big production show, Sounds of America. So it is going to be a wonderful day here aboard the beautiful Amsterdam. Now ladies and gentlemen, I'm just procrastinating because I don't want to go backstage. I know Bob's still over there. I don't know what he's going to do to me tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being a great audience. I look forward to seeing you at the Newlywed Not So Newlywed Game Show. Bye for now. Bye-bye.
In Atlanta, that's pretty. What other?
He got his camera. He take it with him.
Do you like that girl really? Or you waiting?
Thousands and thousands.
But I like that. Look at his big arms.
Good evening, how are you tonight? This Dutch outfit. Dutch? This from Russia, and this from Holland. For the winter time. Yeah, for the fishing. This outfit. But it's still hot here. In the Caribbean, it's still hot.
Do we look really
Angela wants to climb up.
No, I don't. I've got some at home.
Now, do you really have some like these?
I sure do.
No, I don't think I look at them.
She's got bigger feet than you, Chris.
But you have to get up. Yes, gee, it is. Well, it
going through. Everyone stand up. I know you've had some great food on cruise, but you can do it. Everybody stand up. Come on, get the energy flowing. You can do it. Come on over here. Stand up. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Hold hands. Everybody hold hands. Put your hands. Come on down to the floor. If you stand high and beat a secret record, you are going to win some ship.
Se separata mas de comida del bene e dell'estifia para procurato por protezione per este medei controbera al progresso dell'umanità.
sir. We just put it on the dry dock right here. We still got about
And the captain is Virginia. First officer, first mate is Anthony. And what type of ship it is? The cruise ship worldwide. On what would the itinerary of our ship be? One side of the world to the other side. The extra special features that we have sent the word that he was having trouble. This pirate gathered shipping men and sailed there on the double. And New Orleans survived that day because of the pirate crew. So a cargo was
Engineer Campbell, Navigator Roy. It's a pretty carrier. Enterprise class. But the itinerary is a booze cruise. We're calling it a 14. 16, 17.
All right, the winner of this, you folks around the deck are going to choose the winner. I need to know by your applause who's going to be the winner. Brian's going to stand behind number 1. Number
Let's go. Y'all gonna stay here for a while? Finish your drink?
Yeah, I think we will.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm
More
trying
work
to get her
to
to
do.
go. I gotta go to the bathroom. See y'all
All
in a few minutes.
right. Y'all coming at 8 o'clock?
Today?
Darling, excuse me, just don't bruise me.
All right. What was the first fun to do today?
Don't tell her that.
Seeing Troy. Oh.
Hey, Jay.
What about today? Okay.
Knock on the bed,
Staying
baby.
in your room.
Tonight,
Tommy.
tonight,
Tommy, I tell you.
Yes, ma'am.
What was the most fun to you today?
Today?
Not last night, today.
Last night.
Angela went and played
Tommy,
Bruce's
last,
machine
I
this
mean
morning.
today.
the dime one. How'd you do?
It was really a very low-key day.
Really?
So I
It
didn't-
was.
Got a
It
hundred
was
dimes over
nice,
next
wasn't
It
it?
was nice. Just kind of
And I
Doing
left
that?
after that.
What's been the best part of the whole trip so far?
That machine still plays.
To me?
That machine's a good machine. I told him I had it well above 100. When I got back down to 100, I quit.
Can you believe he had
I
over
really have.
600 last
I've
night?
enjoyed that.
What, didn't he have over 600? No, what did he have?
460.
Bruce,
All right,
460.
Angela,
Get a
what's
picture
been
of
the
that
best
crane.
thing of the whole trip so far?
That's when this guy got her pregnant, and I was sitting next to that guy this
Look, it's out in
afternoon.
the ocean,
But not when she
too.
got pregnant.
No.
Look at that mother. She is worried.
Bruce, would you try to...
Everybody's She's gonna do a lot of fun to do Think so?
Explain to me what that is, Huck.
Escargot? Not bad.
What's it taste like?
You want oysters?
Really?
Snails. Mine is salmon with Javier.
Yeah, it's hot.
You don't like those
Hunting the gastronomical dessert of the high seas, it's the Baked Alaska. However, we also have chefs coming to us from Scotland and Holland. And our executive chef comes to us originally from Germany, but he now resides in Goa, India. You met him on the first formal evening when the captain was introducing his senior officers. You've seen him around the ship, but here he is one more time, our executive chef, Joachim Barrowman.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
We're exposed to popular theater music.
That's right, Chris. And when people in America grow, change, and interact, so does the music we make.
And I have a feeling it's just the beginning.
Well, why is that, Chris?
Because it's the start of the show. So put my tootsies in a rubber and my choo-choo sound. I know that soon we're gonna come around. And then all of us on the world will know. Here I go. I'm Alabama. I'm Alabama. I'm Alabama bound. Say, Amy, would you ever consider going out with a guy like me?
Sure, as long as he wasn't too much like you.
Swanee, how I love you, my dear old Swanee. I give the world to be among the folks in TIX. I even know my family waiting for me, praying for me down by the Swanee. The folks adore will see me no more. No work in that factory of yours.
Oh, I thought he's almost breaking my heart. I'm beside him. Let his tongue set him high. He wants to marry me. Be my honey. Be one of you. I gotta go to
Don't you see that? I can see the surprise and fear in his eyes with his glass of champagne. I told you use it, darling, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends, yeah, to the old places, so I got friends in low places. Come on, folks, help me out. Yeah, I got friends in low places where the whiskey ground and the beer chases the blues away. Came along and
You don't sound too convinced tonight, I will tell you. Now, tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to come into this lounge at 10 o'clock for